Hello, and thanks for watching. In this tutorial video series, we will show you how to get started with MyFrame Gallery. The process for setting up your gallery is broken down into 5 easy steps: the settings, add frames, review/edit, brand order, and publish. In this video, I'm going to show you how to log in, then take you through step 1, the settings page. Let's get started. First, you want to log into Frames Data Online using your username and password. Then, you want to navigate to the My Frame Gallery section by hovering over My Frames data in the top right and clicking on the option for My Frame Gallery. As an alternative, you can also click on the large My Frame Gallery banner that appears in the middle of the screen once you log in. Both options will take you to the main My Frame Gallery menu, where you will control the settings and features of your gallery. For this video, we are going to focus on the setup and management, which is where you'll create your gallery and add your frames. The additional settings for the optional splash page feature and the optional wish list feature, as well as the marketing toolkit, metrics dashboard, and knowledge base will be discussed in a future video. For now, let's look at the setup and management. The page it opens to is step 1 of the 5-step process, the settings. At the top is your public URL. We will automatically generate a URL for you based on the name of your company, and this will be the web address where your gallery will reside. At the moment, there is nothing at that web address yet. It will only go live once you have saved your settings for the first time. When you initially come to this settings page, this URL field will be a text box that can be edited. You are welcome to keep this URL text as is, or you can change it to be something else if you prefer to match your branding for your practice. Please be aware that you can only change your URL this one time without reaching out to us for support, so make sure that it is something appropriate for your company before you save your settings. Once you have saved, that URL will become your permanent web address, and this option will not accept any further changes. Before you go on, here is a tip. Whenever you see the word See More, like you see under Update Retail Information, you will be able to retrieve additional information about that particular section by clicking on See More. Next, under Update Retail Information, you should review your store's address and contact information and update it as necessary. This information will display on the contact section of your gallery exactly as it is entered here. So if, for example, you do not want a public-facing email address, just leave that field blank and the email address will not show up. Note that any corrections you make in this section will only change how it displays on your Frame Gallery page. It will not overwrite anything in your actual Frames Data account. The next step is to add your primary account contacts. Unlike the retail information above, this is not displayed publicly. This is just so we on the Frames Data side know who to reach out to if there are updates to your frame gallery, new features, etc. that we need to let you know about. So please just enter the email address and name of the people who are managing the gallery on your end. The next step in the settings is to put in your store hours. In order to do that, use the drop-down menus to enter your times for your store. If you do not want to display your hours, you also have the option to hide them and can also choose to do closed or by appointment for those particular days. Right below is where you will upload your company's logo. To do that, you have two options. You can either browse your computer for an image, or you can simply drag an image from your desktop or folder and drop it into the box on the right. The last setting on this page is the footer message, which appears in the bottom of your gallery. This is an opportunity to add a special message to your customers. For example, you might say, see a frame you like, call us to set up an appointment, or not all frames may be in stock at all times, contact us or visit us to view our current selection. You can also opt not to have a message. The footer is completely optional. Then lastly, and very importantly, always remember to click Save Settings on any page you are on, or your changes will not be saved. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, in which we will cover how to find and add frames to your gallery, as well as how to publish.